The basic idea of a minimal lifestyle is to avoid buying things that you don't need. But what happens when life requires more? So, some of the baby things that we ordered are finally starting to show up, like this crib mattress right here. But you know what's crazy is so many companies are experiencing supply chain issues where everything is on back order. And unfortunately, the crib that we ordered isn't supposed to be here until mid-September. So I'm sitting here, fingers crossed, hoping it shows up on time because my son is supposed to be here the first week of October. The crib isn't supposed to be in stock until mid-September, but I'm just hoping it shows up, right? Either way, cool fact, this mattress here is low-key better than a mattress I sleep on. So there's that. Lately, my wife and I have been shopping for baby stuff. And as things have started to show up, like you just saw, we've also started to ask ourselves, how can we stay minimal even though life right now is requiring more? And as we've thought about it and talked about it, of course, we came up with a few mindset shifts that I want to share with you in case life for you right now is also requiring more. And maybe that means you're having a kid of your own. And if so, congratulations. I couldn't be more excited for you as I am for my own son to get here in October. But as new parents or soon to be new parents, my wife and I, just like most of us who have committed to this journey, don't want to lose sight of minimalism. As you know from watching my videos for years now, minimalism has completely changed my life. Not only within my physical space, but mentally and emotionally and financially as well. However, one of my goals, just like every parent out there, is to be the best parent I can be and to lead by example in the most intentional way possible. And I believe that these mindset shifts are going to help set my family up for success, especially when it comes to maintaining this intentional lifestyle that has treated us so well thus far. A natural progression that I've noticed in how my wife and I talk about minimalism, especially now that life is requiring more and we're buying things for our son's nursery, is we're actually talking about less often. And we've substituted that word for simple. So instead of asking ourselves, how can we own less? We're asking, how will this help us keep things simple? And believe it or not, what I've learned is that by prioritizing keeping things simple, the less part actually takes care of itself. The idea behind efficiency means to keep things running as smooth as possible. So a question that we found helpful is how much is enough to get the job done? And every time we ask this, we discover that the answer is far less than we initially thought. Because anything more than enough to get the job done is not really helping to keep things efficient. It's just more stuff for the sake of having more stuff. When it comes to minimalism and living intentionally, where we tend to fall short is not reevaluating and letting go of past purchases soon enough. What we do instead is we make purchases and use them for a short period of time. And then when we outgrow them for whatever reason, we allow them to sit there with a just in case label. And all this does is makes it difficult to stay minimal and intentional. As an example, even though my wife and I are buying things for our son's nursery, as a whole, our home is not cluttered. And that's because we've gotten in the habit of reevaluating past purchases we've made every couple of months and decluttering what is no longer serving this season of our lives. And occasionally we also declutter things we are using because in the grand scheme of things, it's not helping to keep things simple and efficient, which I'm declaring as my two new favorite words for the foreseeable future: simple and efficient. And if you feel me on that, then you might be interested in checking out this video here where I share my minimalist perspective on consumerism. Keep growing and always stay true to you. Peace.